everybody. It's Neil Malvone, founder of the Dream Bowl. I'm welcoming you to our new podcast series where we're going to hear from some of the amazing players that will be participating in this year's game. Please join Chuck Stuller, our Director of Player Personnel, and his assistant Trey King as they talk to our players and get a little bit more information about what brought them to Dream Bowl 12. Throughout the rest of the year, we'll be interviewing other players, current, former, and future Dream Bowl athletes. So come join us on Surge Sports and be part of the Dream Bowl experience.
Apologize for not clarifying that we were on Eastern time.
I was gonna head home today, and I was like, maybe I'm in a different time zone, so I gotta like ask and see, before.
Appreciate you hopping on. Obviously, hopefully it didn't hold you up too much, but we're gonna get right into this thing. Chuck, you want to take it away?
No, you actually can take the lead on this one.
All right, cool, fantastic. So. You go by Barty? Is that what we're saying? Is that?
Yeah.
So Barty. So all the coaches can be screaming Barty this weekend.
Sounds good with me.
Okay, awesome. So obviously we got Barty Ogbu here from North Dakota, transferred from North Dakota State University and just finished up his career here. He's an edge defensive lineman. So we're just going to start this off too by I want to know your kind of path. Obviously, you're from North Dakota, started at NDSU, and now ended up at ND. What was your path from high school all the way to the point where you are now today?
Yeah, originally I'm from Nigeria, and I moved to North Dakota in 2014. I went to Shiloh Christian School. I didn't start playing football right away until my junior year. At Shiloh, so I started playing my junior year, and after I played varsity the first year, I did some huddle tape, and that's where I got college coaches trying to reach out for me, and I had a couple of Division I offers, but I wanted to win championship right away coming out of high school, so I decided to go to NDSU, North Dakota State. So I went there. I played my first year. I didn't play any game. I redshirted my first year. But the second year, I got my opportunity to play. I played 4 games. Unfortunately, I broke my leg after the 4 games, so I was out the rest of the season. But then I came back, and then we won 3 national championships with North Dakota State. And leading up to my senior year, after I graduated, my position coach, Coach Buddha, transferred to Colorado State. So that is when I hit the portal to go to UND. So I go to UND and had a 2 good years with UND. We made the playoffs both year, and yeah, it is where I am right now.
What kind of other than being from North Dakota and kind of staying around that area, what other, when you hit the portal, did you have any other offers, and what kind of made you choose North Dakota?
Yeah, I had offers from Albany State, UNI. I was talking to Old Dominion College University. And a lot of FCS offer, even Southeastern Louisiana. But the reason why I went to UND was, I had to go there for a visit. They're closed, so I drove there for a visit, trying to go to UNI the following week because I know the coach at UNI from the Gophers when I was in high school. But then I went up to UNI for their spring game, and I just clicked with the guys. There was a lot of guys there on that team that I played AAU ball with in high school. So it was like, I got a chance to go back to my old school and try to beat them, and I like that feeling. So I went to I went to UND because of part of the reason I have a chance to play my old school twice a year.
Nice little revenge tour there. I like it.
Yeah,
it's good to hear. So doing a little research on you too. Obviously, we were looking. Just looking through your games, and it looked like you had your best game against South Dakota this past season with, I think you had 4 or 5 total tackles. what do you think you separated yourself that game to lead the defensive line and tackles that game?
Yeah, I think basically we know that South Dakota is going to come out and run the ball, run the ball at us. Their offense is, I wouldn't say one dynamic, but they like to run the ball. They got big old linemen in front. And, that week we knew what was at stake. That game was big for us, to try to make the playoffs. And, somebody got to step up, and I think that game I kind of like stepped up to try to lead the charge. Unfortunately, we came short. But defensively, I think we hold our own in that game. And, South Dakota was going to run the ball down our throats. We didn't think they were going to come out and throw the ball at all because it's the Missouri Valley Conference. Every team wants to run the ball and just establish their dominance. So we're just not going to let them run the ball against us. And so I took the charge, and the big nose Jeff Griffin. We just tried to stop the run game, and that was our goal going into that game.
Gotcha. Chuck, you got a question here?
So like I said, you're from Nigeria and you ended up at North Dakota. I'm not sure if you remember, like when you got to North Dakota, how was it, like how big it was, like a giant of a change was that for you personally?
Yeah,
that's like literally on different sides of the planet.
I know it was a big cultural shock. Nigeria, we don't have no snow. Nigeria, we just it's a tropical area. It's always warm 24 hours. But when I came to North Dakota, there was snow everywhere. There was snow. I came in December, so I came in with just a little jacket and nothing else. It was snow. It was cold. That was tough for me initially. And then I was just 165 pounds. So I didn't have any meat on me, so I was just freezing, and that was the biggest thing for me, just the weather change. And also there's a lot of people I didn't know because I came here alone. But the people around my high school was they were good to me, and they helped me to adjust to the whole thing, and this is where I am right now today.
And you had mentioned you didn't play football until a lot later. So do you have a different love as far as sports go? Like, do you have a different sport that you were playing before that?
Yeah, I did. I came in as a basketball player. I played basketball for Shiloh Christian. So I was a good basketball player. I was thinking I was going to play basketball in college, and that was the whole mindset. But then I also I did track. I ran track for Shiloh. I ran the 100-meter and the 200, and I did a long jump. But football, the football coach just met me in the hallway one day and said, "Hey, you should come out of football, man." I didn't even know what position I was going to play at that time. But he just said, "Hey, come out for football. You could play receiver, whatever you want to play." And we were 9-man football then at Shiloh. We weren't 11-man. We were 9-man football. So I came out, and he just told me that I should go get a quarterback of the edge. So I didn't even know what I was doing at that time. I just tried to go get a quarterback of the edge. And so I ended up playing defensive end for Shiloh. Also played tight end a little bit for Shiloh, and I was a kicker. And then I did some wideouts, but then I was a lot more skinny, and and I would say a little bit more faster than I am right now. But I was a 9-man football, so you never come off the field. You just play 24 hours. But now they've moved to 11-man. But I think that single conversation on the hallway with the football coach kind of changed my life.
Excellent. I kind of had that feeling, but I was like, I'll let you take the narrative of it. I'll let you take it and run with it. So I kind of had the feeling that's where things were going. So, yeah. But that's awesome. That's an awesome story. So you were at North Dakota. You were at North Dakota this year. Now, you guys did go to the playoffs this year?
Yeah, we did. We went to the first round of the playoffs. We lost to Sacramento State. I think it was a one-score game. We were the favorite going to that game, but we just didn't click well on defense, so we lost. I think it was a one-score game, and Sacramento State ended up going to the second round of the playoffs. Yeah.
So you remind me of a lot of a guy I played with. His name was Afadio Diningbo. He played for the Vikings, played for the Browns. Edge rusher, kind of went out for football late. Was super fast. What were your 100 and 200 times?
I ran an 11.2 in a 100-meter dash in high school. The 200, I can't tell you for sure what I ran. I have to go look it up. But I know the 100, I always tell my teammate that, hey, I ran the 11.2. So that is what I always brag about, when I came to college. But yeah, that was my 100-meter dash, 11.2.
So what did you put on about 80 pounds since you came to North Dakota, or what where are you at right now? And
So my senior year, before going to college at NDSU, I was only 215 pounds, 215 pounds. So that redshirt year, I got to 250 at NDSU, and right now I'm about 257, almost 260 right now.
so going along with that speed, size, strength, being able to have that frame to put on a lot of weight too. What kind of separates you from other defensive end edge rushers?
I got a relented effort. Effort is my biggest thing. I like to pursue the ball. I like to run that. It doesn't matter where the ball is at. I got to be a factor in every play. So, if the ball is, 10 yards down the field, or, the ball is on the line of scrimmage, I try to be a factor in every play. So I just like to pursue the ball. And that relented effort, that is, something that separates me from a lot of guys, and that cannot be negotiable. With me, I know that I have to get to the ball and pursue the ball and just give effort at every single play.
I was looking up too. It seems like you won a lot of accolades in the classroom as well. So are you one of the smarter guys on the team, or are you middle of the pack? What are teams getting with your mental stuff up there?
Well, with Nigerian culture, our parents really don't care about a lot about football and all you do on the field. They care more about what you do in the classroom. So right now I'm a 4.0 GPA student. I'm getting my master's in public administration. So I take that serious. I try to it's a kind of a double-edged sword for me. I take that serious as much as I take football.
That's awesome. That's great to hear.
Yeah.
Well, there's no problem whatsoever. You learning the playbook. I'm not gonna.
You don't gotta worry about that.
There is no worries about you not learning the playbook. Mr. 4.0 GPA with 6 degrees in the house. So no problem at all.
I'm just trying to make my mom proud, man. I'm just trying to make my mom proud.
Aren't we all? So awesome. Looking into the weekend, obviously I'm gonna be down there Thursday, so we'll see you down there. What are you looking forward to most about kind of showcasing your skills at the game, or just the game in general, or the weekend in general?
Yeah, I'm looking forward to it. It's a great opportunity for me, to come out and compete against other guys around the country. I mean, the first thing is just competition. I love competition. I like to embrace that. And coming out there, you gotta, hold your own. And I think once I come in there, I gotta just compete. No matter what we're doing a one-on-one pass rush, or we just playing live or tackling, whatever it is. I try to compete and try to be the best out there. So I'm looking forward to that on the field, and also just getting to know guys, and just trying to people, because when you play in North Dakota, not a lot of people know about you. Not a lot of people know about what you bring to the table. So I think it's a great opportunity for me to go out there and showcase my skills.
Awesome. That's a great answer.
Absolutely. Just a couple of personal things to say. You kind of like adopted football. Like kind of, like I said, you got into it a little bit later than a lot of guys do. Did you ever adopt a favorite team? Like, is there a team that you follow?
Yeah, I'm a big Vikings guy, man. They're so close to Minnesota.
Let's go!
They're close to Minnesota.
I knew we were gonna get one, Chuck. I knew I was gonna have one. Come on now.
They're close to Minnesota, and they break my heart every time. But their defense,
every time.
defense is always there, So I respect that a lot, especially this year with the way they're using their personnel, and it's just fun to watch, their defense, So I'm a big Viking fan.
Excellent. Now, besides school and football, and is there anything that you do kind of unwind, or like do you have any hobbies like off to the side if you have time for it?
Yeah, I play a lot of video games. I'm a big Madden guy. I always brag to the team that, hey, I'm the best Madden man in this team.
That's a huge. I'm gonna interject here. I played FCS. That's a huge locker room thing. Who is the best at Madden? Who's the best 2K? You can see me whenever you want. We can put
even
whatever.
In the off season, we do Madden competition and everything in the locker room. So I always brag to my teammate that I will beat anyone in Madden. So that's what I do. In my free time, I do Madden. I play a lot of video games, and that's what I use. I like watching movies sometimes, but video games is the main thing.
Excellent. So, Barty, did you have any questions for Trey and I, or anything like that, or?
Yeah, so I don't need to send my equipment, right? It's not required. I can just bring it with me, right? That is one question I wanted to ask.
Yeah. Just as far as like the operational part goes, as far as equipment, you bring everything you need to play and practice in. We supply obviously the game jersey that's customized. It's got your name on the back, and like we're one of the few All-Star games that does do that, because to us you're not just a number. You're also a person too. That's very important to us. White game pants and bring an extra practice jersey, and like I said, everything that you need to play and practice in.
All right, appreciate that. Appreciate you guys for having me, man. It means a lot, man, and I appreciate the opportunity for real.
Yeah, for sure. I know I'm super excited to see you compete too. So I appreciate you choosing our game too, and we're pumped to have you.
I appreciate
Absolutely.
that. Yeah, you guys have a good one. Thank you.
You too.